Good morning. This is Sheila from iCardstock Creation, and welcome to my craft table, episode 6. And on this episode, I am going to show you how I created this little notebook caddy. That's what I call it. It has two pockets, and on one side it has a little pad of paper, and on this side it has sticky note things and tabs. And I'm going to show you how I created this. So it's made out of a file folder, and I found file folders. They come in 3 in a pack at the Dollar Tree. You can use a regular file folder if you like, or you don't have to use a file folder, but I just thought I'd come up with a cute little project using these. And so you just need one to make the notebook, and some decorative papers of your choice. And okay, so let's get started. The finished project measures 5 1/4 by 8, and what you need to do is first cut down, which I already cut all my pieces. Cut down one of the file folders. You can make out of one file folder. Let me get this straight. Yeah, you use one file folder for one of these notebook things, and because you have enough for the main cover and then the 2 pockets. I believe that's how I found, how much you could get out of one file folder. So anyway, so you're gonna cut. The first piece is at 8 inches this way, and then 10.5 the wide side, and then you're going to score it at 8. You're going to score it at 4 1/4, and then just fold it down. Now I like to round my corners off at the top. I didn't do it at the bottom, as you can see. At the bottom I didn't do, but I just did at the top. So I'm just gonna round my corners, oops, like so. Okay, so before I put the pockets on, I want to put my decorative paper that I chose for the inside. So I have those ready, and it's just some scraps that I had, and they're cut by, the size is 5 1/8 this way and 8 inches. And of course you're gonna round your corners. You don't have to round your corners if you don't like to round them, but I like to. And you can, ink the edges or whatever you want to do. So now I'm just gonna, you could use tape or glue for this part. I sometimes like to use glue, because glue's a little more forgiving when you're laying down your pages, especially with something like this. But you can use whatever you like, glue or tape, double-sided tape I'm talking about. But glue is forgiving, so I like to use the glue sometimes more than the tape. So I'm just going to try to lay that down the best I can. If it overlaps a little bit, you can always go back and trim it. But that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. I was thinking about making some kits with this project. Have everything all cut and ready to go, and have them available on my website. And all you have to do is put it together. But if you're interested in that, please let me know. And then I could make a few kits to start off. Let's see. And then if there's an interest, then I can make some up. But if no one's really interested, there's no sense This looks a little crooked for some reason. There's no sense in making them. See, over here I got a little overlap, just a little bit, so you could just trim that off. Oops. Trim it off without cutting into your file. Alright, so that's glued down. Now, for your pockets, you will need 2 pieces cut 4 by 5 1/4. So 4 from top to bottom and side to side is 5 1/4. And then I scored 1/4 inch on the side and at the bottom. And before I do fold those, I'm just gonna trim off the corner. And I will round off the corner that's facing the middle, if that makes sense. Okay, so fold these over. Okay, so now I'm going to glue them just about there. I don't want to go all the way to the bottom or all the way to the edge. So I'm just going to glue it down on both sides. And I suggest always to use glue with pockets, because you don't want anything you stick in the pockets to stick to the double-sided tape. I know usually double-sided tape is more convenient and easy to use, but if say you're giving this to somebody and you stuff the pockets with stuff and then they go to pull it out and it rips and tears, you don't want your nice creative work wrecked because it got stuck to the inside. That would be a shame, especially if you sell your work. I'm just going to glue down the other side. This is a really quick project. About a half hour to an hour, depends on how fast or slow you go. So that's the main thing. So we could put that aside, let that dry. You could, if you don't want this blank here, you could put a piece of I can't talk today. A piece of washi tape down before you put these pieces down, if you don't like just a white look there. Or you can use ink. So for now I'm going to put this aside. So for the notebook here, you can use any kind of paper. It doesn't matter. Whatever you like. So for the notebook side, you're going to need a piece of chipboard that's cut at 4 1/4 this way and 7 inches long. And then you will need some paper of your choice. 20 sheets I have. I think it's 20. You could go more, less, whichever you decide. So you cut that down. And then you're going to need to go a piece of cardstock to go across the top, like so. Like I have this here, decorative paper. And I used some washi tape to cover the staples because they were sticking up a little bit. So this is 4 1/4 this way and 2 inches. And then you're going to score it at 1 inch, just like this. And all I did was line up my paper and my cardboard, and I laid this on top, kind of line it up as best you can. I'm just eyeballing it right now. That looks about right. And then all I did was take my stapler, and put 2 staples in. And voila, you have a nice little pad. And if you see, for some reason my stapler does not staple my staples all the way down. I don't know why it does that. Maybe because it's old. I don't know. So push them down good. And if you feel like someone's going to get hurt on it, I'd use tape. But so that's as simple as that. And that's your pad. That's how quick that went together. Especially if you cut all your pieces ahead of time. So that's that. So now on the other side, I got this little thing, this other pad for sticky notes and some page flags. You don't have to do this part. It's up to you. But for this, you will need a piece of decorative cardstock of your choice. You can use double-sided print. But this, I thought this color kind of matched what I was using. You're going to need another piece of 4 1/4 by 2 inches for the top, and then a piece of that acetate sheet. You could get these, I don't know, I think Staples has them. You can order them online. I think actually Walmart has them also. So what I did was the same thing. I cut it at 4 1/4 by 7 inches. Line everything up. Put this on here, just like that, and staple it down. And then that's that. So now you just got to think of what you want to put on there, and where are those? And I have, for this I'm showing you just for an example. I have these lovely little butterflies. So you don't know, you take a little, doesn't have to be a lot. And what I do is I take my double-sided tape for this and put some on the back sheet. And then all I do is line it up where I want it. About right there looks good. So there's one sticky note. And then, let's see, what else do I have handy around. You don't have to put sticky notes. You could use other things. I mean, the possibilities are up to you. Here I have a couple of, I'm just doing this as an example. I have so many people have gifted me sticky note things. Here's a donut. So the same thing, you can use glue or the double-sided tape and just lay that down. I think I'll put it over there. And then there's room for some flags. Let's see where I put those flags. I have no clue at the moment. Let me see. I should have, you know, had them ready before I even started this video, but of course, but you get the idea. You're just gonna take some flags, you know, just different flags that you have, and put them down, and then put it in there, and there you go. You could add a pen or whatever, put some tags in there, whatever you like. Add stickers, because if someone's like a planner, you can put some planner stickers in there, whatever you like, and give it as a nice little gift. And so that you could decorate the front if you like. But yeah, there you go. I call this, what did I say? It's just a notebook caddy, file folder notebook caddy. But yes, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Any questions, comments, suggestions for future episodes, you know, you could drop them in the comment box and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. And if you enjoy this, please, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to get more and more videos up, as I'm trying to do less of other things and more of things that I want to teach you and show you. So look forward to any suggestions, you know, for future videos. And thank you so much for watching, and you have a wonderful day.